In some of previous video, we have created and customized the layouts that we have provided by default scaffolding Laravel authentication. So let's quickly check what we have achieved in our layout. So after that, we will create our now database and set some database parameter in our environment file, and we will quickly move to our migration to authenticate the user login and registration system that it will quickly work for it. So let's check it. So when we make sure that your XAMPP server is running up and running, and XAMPP is up and running, and because we are going to create a now this time migration and database, so also your head is also running, and make sure that you have your run your server. So your server is should be running, so that's why you can access this. So if not, so simply is that you have to in your directory, which is exam htdoc smart expense is our root directory, and just run the php command php artisan and serve. So your server will be run. Now server is running and it's port on 8000. So our server is running, and okay, and hit refresh. When you refresh, so you are accessing our the welcome file root, which is index get function. So we can access our, suppose we are in our root, suppose control p to access our web.php, and here we have a root, so which is a default root directory, and it accessing the page return a closure function which is returning the view welcome, and when it return the welcome, so we are getting our welcome page. And here, so we have customized our login, and we can quickly see what we have customized. So this is the layout that we have customized. We can use our forget password layout is also working, and when we want to log in, so sign up, so our sign up template is also ready. And here we have given the name, email address, password, confirm password, country, and some dummy data in country, and the state are dummy data in our state, so city, address, postal code, and logo. So this is the layout that we have just finished in previous some of lectures. So let's quickly come to our welcome page, and now let's move to our environment file and to change, and we have to create a database. So before creating a database, make sure that your MySQL server should run at XAMPP. So, and your HDSQL, whatever tool you are using, SQL Pro or HD or PHP MyAdmin. So it doesn't mean, so what you are using. So I am using HDSQL, and I have already created the free course for HDSQL. You can go and watch and see how we can use it. So this is our HDSQL and all the databases. So we have to create a database for our application. So right click your on your server and create new database, name it smart expense. So I'm writing a creating a database smart expense. Okay, so database is created and it is empty right now, and no table in the database. This is just I have created the database, and let's move to our uh, editor, and here we have a environment file. Environment file is used for our to your basic configuration that you can use. So we app name is Laravel. We are using app environment is local because we are developing our application when it is developed and finished. When it goes to a live, so we will make it develop, you know. Because and the key is created. This is authentication key that Laravel. These are the basic things that I'm not going to discuss it in detail because I have a Laravel fundamentals absolute beginners course for this reason. So you may go and see the basics of this. So we have HTTP localhost. So we are in a localhost, so in a local environment. And here is the DB connection where we configure our database. So quickly, DB connection is MySQL. We are using our MySQL server, MySQL database engine, and host is 127 is the local, and DB port is default that is given in our environment 3306. And database, DB database. So we know our database is not Homestead, is a smart expense. And DB username is in my case is a root, and DB password blank. I have not set the password. So this is the parameter to connect your database. MySQL, DB engine, DB host is our local host, and DB port is also are already set. So just give we have to give us database name Smart Expense that we have recently created Smart Expense, and the DB user is root and password is nothing. And control S, you can see this is a circle. It means that the file is not saved. The changes has been made, but the file has not been saved. So control S to save, and we have I was changing the setting in our environment. And okay, so we will quickly create our migration and we will see what parameters are required. So we have just that created the fields in our farm. So when we can click on register, we can see the field that we have custom field we have created. So we will, when we migrate, so we will have to create some fields in our database, and how we can do it, and we will see in next few videos.